Mr. Chair, thank you very much.
Organisasi Acheh-Sumatra Indigenous Peoples melalui perwakilannya Tgk Fajri Krueng di forum PBB Jenawa, Swiss, memprotes sejumlah hal yang terkini terjadi di Aceh. Salah satunya tentang keberadaan pembentukan Batalion dan juga pelanggaran pengibaran bendera Aceh, meskipun sudah hampir 2 dekade usia MoU Helsinki. Selain itu, diaspora Aceh yang bermukim di Amerika ini menilai kegagalan Indonesia dalam memenuhi komitmen perjanjian MoU Helsinki tahun 2005. Di akhir oral statement di forum internasional ini, Tgk Fajri sempat berbicara dalam bahasa Aceh dan menyampaikan Aceh harus merdeka sesuai dengan pasal 3 dan 4 dari deklarasi PBB menjamin hak menentukan nasib sendiri.
Mr. Chair, thank you very much for giving us opportunity to speak as we have been waiting since Monday from item 3. Mr. Chair, distinguished delegate, fellow indigenous people, my name is Tgk Fajri Krueng and I speak on behalf of the 6 million indigenous people of Acheh-Sumatra, and we are not masyarakat adat as Indonesia stated earlier, but we are the indigenous people of our land. I come before you today to speak the truth, and many have tried to silence. The Indonesian government continue to violate the human right of Achenese people systematically, brutally, and without accountability. Just recently, Indonesia has deployed 6 additional battalions of military forces into Aceh for no reason, just to intimidate, suppress, and control our people. With this new wave of militarizations, community live in fear. Indigenous villages are being watched, voices are silenced, and the daily life is overshadowed by the threat of violence. This is not new. For decades, Indonesia has committed crimes against people of Aceh. Mass killing, enforced disappearances, torture, rape, and displacements. Our land has been plundered. Our oil, gas, and forests taken without our consent and without benefit to our community. We are treated not as citizens, but as colony. The so-called autonomy promised in 2005 Helsinki Agreement was never honored by Indonesia. We are not allowed to raise our own flags. We are not free to teach our history. Our right as indigenous nation are denied at every level. We declare clearly and firmly the solution is not more dialogue with Jakarta. The solution is independent. The people of Aceh have the right to be free from Indonesia occupation, from militarizations, from exploitation. Article 3 and 4 of the UN Declaration on the Right of Indigenous People affirm our right to self-determination, and we are here to claim it. We call on this expert mechanism to condemn Indonesia ongoing human rights violation in Aceh, to demand the withdrawal of military forces, and to support our struggle for independence. Indonesia must be held accountable and Aceh must be free. InsyaAllah, Getanyau akan merdeka dari penjajah Indonesia. I thank you.
Sementara itu, perwakilan Indonesia Ainan Nuran pada 17 Juli 2025 yang menjabat sebagai First Secretary Human Rights Affairs, staf perwakilan tetap Republik Indonesia untuk kantor PBB dan organisasi internasional lainnya di Jenewa, membantah apa yang disampaikan oleh perwakilan Aceh-Sumatra. Hal tersebut disampaikan Nuran dalam forum sesi ke-18 The Expert Mechanism on the Right of Indigenous Peoples yang berlangsung sejak 14 hingga 18 Juli 2025. Dirinya menuding pernyataan pihak Acheh-Sumatra tidak hanya menyesatkan dan tidak benar secara faktual, tetapi juga jelas bermotif politik mempromosikan agenda separatis dengan kedok hak-hak masyarakat adat. Pemerintah Indonesia tetap berkomitmen melaksanakan Nota Kesepahaman Helsinki tahun 2005 yang telah menghasilkan perdamaian abadi, otonomi, dan pemerintahan yang demokratis. Bahkan saat ini Aceh menikmati status otonomi khusus dengan kewenangan pemerintahan mandiri yang luas, termasuk kemampuan untuk membentuk partai politik lokal dan mengelola sektor-sektor utama seperti pendidikan, kesehatan, dan sumber daya alam. Perwakilan Indonesia ini dengan tegas menolak tuduhan tentang pelanggaran hak asasi manusia yang sedang berlangsung, militerisasi atau praktik kolonial. Klaim-klaim semacam itu hanya melayani tujuan pribadi dan politik yang sempit dengan mengorbankan kepentingan dan kesejahteraan rakyat Aceh. Selain itu, melalui instruksi Presiden tahun 2023, pemerintah Indonesia telah mengadopsi pendekatan non-yudisial untuk menyelesaikan pelanggaran hak asasi manusia berat di masa lalu.
Indonesia remains fully committed to supporting the work of MRIP, particularly in its role of facilitating dialogue and providing constructive advice to all stakeholders. While we have our own view on the use of term indigenous peoples, this in no way diminishes our commitment to advancing the rights of individuals, communities, and groups who continue to face marginalization, discrimination, or other serious challenges. Indonesia actively engaged in various dialogues, including through this mechanism, to promote inclusive development, respect for cultural identity, and participatory decision-making. To achieve meaningful progress, discussion within MRIP must be guided by mutual respect. In this regard, we appreciate the continued emphasis placed on this approach by MRIP members and the Secretariat. Inflammatory, accusatory, and defamatory statements indeed undermine the integrity and credibility of this mechanism. Madam Chair, it is in this spirit that we regret having to take the floor to respond to a statement made yesterday by a self-proclaimed representative who does not speak on behalf of the people of Aceh or the Republic of Indonesia. The remarks made were not only misleading and factually incorrect, but clearly politically motivated, intended to promote a separatist agenda under the guise of indigenous people's rights. The individual in question, long absent from Aceh, is disconnected from the reality and misrepresented the complex historical and political context of Aceh. Such narratives are not supported by facts on the ground and the significant progress made in Aceh over the past 2 decades, where democracy and welfare have flourished. The government of Indonesia remains committed to the full implementation of the 2005 Helsinki Memorandum of Understanding, which has brought lasting peace, autonomy, and democratic governance. Today, Aceh enjoys special autonomy status with far-reaching self-governance powers, including the ability to form local political parties and manage key sectors such as education, health, and natural resources. We categorically reject baseless allegations of ongoing human rights violations, militarizations, or colonial practices. Such claims serve narrow personal and political ends at the expense of the genuine interests and well-being of the people of Aceh. Through a presidential instruction issued in 2023, the government marked a significant milestone in adopting non-judicial approaches to resolve past gross human rights violations. This initiative is not the conclusion, but rather the beginning of a state-led recovery and reconciliation process. It reflects the government's concrete commitment to restoring victims' rights through recognition, respect, and reparation. I thank you.
Forum yang mempertemukan sejumlah negara tersebut terbuka untuk umum dan juga bisa diakses langsung melalui layar web UNTV. Dari Jenewa, Swiss, tim liputan melaporkan untuk Puja TV.